And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First play from scrimmage. Watson going to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, it's Watson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Jones. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. This defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, though we watched it happen.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he slips up past
this motherfucker just
before being tackled. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that one once again to Higgins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. This pass complete to Higgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. After the sack on 1st down, Tannehill. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
What up, Tom?
So 7 yards from the first down.
I'll be that way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, Tannehill. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's Levi Onwuzurike fighting through and punishing the offense. A big tackle for loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Watson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And that's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now. It's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
To throw again on 2nd down, Tannehill. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Tannehill throwing again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown, Panthers. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, see, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And Charles, that's no.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 2nd and goal, Tannehill under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown! Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Watson looks to throw again. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You're trying to get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Off play action, Tannehill. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Tannehill. This one caught downfield by Higgins. Touchdown, Carolina! T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Santos with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. And now Watson throws another interception. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over